I'm going to talk about nasal hygiene routine part 3, the gate of breath and the lungs nutrients vitality. Did you know that the natural way of life gives us permissions to work with what we have on earth in order to recover our original essence, energy of the body, the breath, the mind, and the spirit? Since breathing controls cellular respiration, a low vitality starting from the gate of breath, which is the nose, to the lungs can activate the natural defense mechanisms against a clogging environment or an overproduction of mucus in the bronchial tract. That is why, like I've mentioned in part 1 and 2, having a nasal hygiene routine is essential to prevent any microorganisms from getting stuck inside of the nasal cavity, go down to the respiratory tract, and overproduce mucus in the lungs. The lungs represent the metal element in the body, and metal element is a yang energy. It's a masculine energy that will facilitate the passage of water to help the kidney. Also, what you should know is that it's very important to nourish the cells with vitamin 2. Vitamins and minerals is required daily to repair and protect the cells and to reinforce the immunity system. Now, prevention is the key here. So pay attention to any signs of a clogging, an excessive runny nose, an excessive urination or a retention of water in the body, or any other significant sign that could indicate an ailing lungs. Start now by activating your natural immunity with positive thinking. Positive thoughts stimulate a good response. So for example, let's say, I am aware of a shallow breathing. I am going to clean, clear, and humidify the sinus when needed. I will practice breathing exercising daily. I will eat food to regenerate the body cells. I will avoid, reduce, or eliminate completely the consumption of dairy products, wheat, deep fried food, sugary treats, more specifically white sugar, soy meat, caffeine, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, hey, you name it, there's so much stimulus out there. And negative thoughts. Note, repetitive negative thoughts could lead to a chi malfunction or a blockage of energy and will occupy or damage a fixed location in the body depending on the internal or the external energy cause. So say, from now on, I will be more disciplined. I will eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, more leafy greens, more herbs and spice, more onion, garlic, ginger, celery, cucumber, grapefruits, parsley, watercress, cayenne pepper, turmeric, ginseng, rosehip, and say to yourself, I will drink more water. Drink more water and less caffeine drink. Go for green tea, lime tea, chamomile tea, mint tea, sage, and neem tea. On a deeper level, start or continue to meditate at least twice daily, preferably at the rising of the sun or before going to bed. And remember, bathe in the sun daily as much as you can to get a good amount of vitamin D. The effect of vitamin D in the lungs increase secretions of the antimicrobial peptide cathelicidin, and also that will decrease chemokine production, and that is going to help with the inhibition of dendritic and activate the T cells, which are super important for the immunity systems. And try to bathe between 11 and 2:30 because the UV are at their strongest, especially for the being that have less melanin, you could be more susceptible to skin's damaged tissue. To close up, let's go back a little bit in the nutrients. Unless you grow your own food supply, you will never know what really, in terms of the amount of nutrient, what is in your food. So that's why I always recommend that you buy natural or organic product. Also, I recommend that you do a complete blood test once a while during the year to have a good idea of your overall health. And for the one that knows their body, that are very connected to whom they are and they understand the organ function, I am going to recommend to continue paying attention to any signs and also to add a supplement of vitamin C, E, A, D, and also bring metal to your breath. Bring a lot of metal to your breath, because the metal is the minerals inside of our body, and the minerals are there to help produce certain hormones or certain enzyme. The minerals are gonna help facilitate the bloodstream, nourish the bloodstreams of the muscles, the lungs, the heart. Also, that is going to help regulate heartbeats and brain function. Okay, brain function, what it's going to do, it is going to stimulate the neurotransmitters inside of our brain when we have a good blood flow inside, and that is going to send back the signal to the entire body. The minerals that are important for the lung functions are magnesium, zinc, iron, and selenium.